What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
A B-A-D-I-N-G-Y, badingy. That's how you spell badingy.
I'm going to make a note. Bading.
Oh, welcome into the Spitballers Podcast, one and all.
Badingy. It's a funny word.
Yeah, episode 262, Mike. Just got to spelling your finishing word. Welcome in. Would you rather man of the people and a draft on today's show, as usual. I think I like man of the people the least.
Of the games?
Of the games.
Oh.
Not because the game isn't fun and the listeners like it, but because
you suck at it?
It stresses me out, the button pushing. So, yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I'm not good.
I enjoy it very much.
I like it a lot. It's really fun to play. And ironically, and I'm not just saying this because
I'm great at button pushing.
No, because it's the opposite of what you said. But I think my favorite part is just we get to smash the button.
Oh, okay. You like that there's an interactive component?
Yeah, and I get to hit some.
Yeah, you can follow the show over on the artist formerly known as Twitter.
I get so angry.
At Spitballers Pod.
Imagine if you could just hit something during Highway to spell. How much better that would be.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate y'all. Hopefully we make your week a little bit better. Let's get it going.
Would you rather?
Josh from Patreon says, would you rather have to go skydiving from 15,000 feet high? So that's a little ways up there, Mike.
Which is, I think, like, I just going off of what I did. Mine was about like a mile. So
5,280.
Yeah, I was in the 5,000s.
Oh, you did one.
Yeah. So this going up to 15,000. That's
well.
Do you need a mask for that one?
No, I don't think so. Planes are up at like 30.
Yeah, but
like the big planes. So I think 15's like it's a good skydiving range. I think.
Can you skydive from 15,000 feet?
Perfect.
The 15,000-foot skydive is the marathon of free fall.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it basically gives you like 70 seconds.
That's nice.
But you don't need a breathing mask?
No, it does not appear
Okay.
So how many seconds do you get of free falling? 70?
70
So, Mike,
seconds.
did you get about 15 to 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a ton.
Or, so you can skydive 15,000 feet up in the sky, or you can scuba dive 100 feet below the surface.
Okay.
Now, help me understand why this question isn't just you want to skydive or scuba dive.
Well, I think they're both pretty extreme.
I don't look at the 15,000 as anything that dissuades me from a 5,000 or 10,000 or to me that is skydiving.
It sounds like it's like the best version of skydiving from my extensive research.
And also, like 100 feet down is not that far down.
That's what I was thinking. It's like
it's not.
That's not an
scuba
extreme.
terms?
In scuba terms, I don't think that's very far.
That sounds pretty far to me.
No, you got tons of light up there. You're not down in any darkness.
Any dive past 60 feet is considered deep diving.
There you go.
I'm just looking at these zones where the sunlight is. That's what it is to me. If I'm going into the darkness, that's more frightening.
To me,
and there's tons of sun up there.
It's not about darkness. It's about how far do I have to go up if something goes wrong.
Really? So it's almost like a panic, claustrophobia feeling that you might have. Like you're like, what do I do now?
Yeah, and you can't just. I don't know what the depth is that you can go down to, and like if something goes wrong, you can just
distance and safety.
You can just shoot up and like not worry about getting the bends or anything. At 100 feet, you can't just go right up.
Now, would you rather skydive with some scuba gear or scuba dive with a parachute?
It led me to the next question of which is safer, skydiving or scuba diving?
It's got to be
skydiving.
it is skydiving.
Yeah, scuba diving stuff can go wrong just if you do it right. Like if your oxygen tank is full and you just go up too quickly, you can die.
Mm-hmm. There's animals under there that could just kill you.
Yeah, I can't not remember the last time a skydiver was picked off by an eagle.
Right. Yes.
Right?
This is my sky.
It has to have happened, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, not like not
someone
attacked.
hit a bird on the way down.
That
would be.
It seems like it has to have happened.
It has to have happened. Randy Johnson hit a bird with a baseball.
I mean, birds hit plane engines.
Birds have been in the sky for years.
Birds are. I mean, when they're just flying, they're not expecting someone to fly past them at terminal velocity.
I guess that's.
Whoa, Jerry! What was that?
I'm guessing those birds don't make it.
Oh,
no.
I would think not.
No, certainly not if it's me skydiving.
I actually, what's funny is I just saw a hang glider that was flying, and a full-on eagle just came up right next to it, and they were like flying at the exact same. He could reach out and touch it, and it eventually landed on the.
I've seen that.
Did you see that? It landed on one of the things he was holding on to, and he like petted the bird. I don't know. It was a vulture or an eagle. It was one of those. Big difference, but
I think I've seen what video you're talking about.
So skydiving does seem. It also seems like the better way. Like if something goes wrong, and you die, I'd rather be skydiving as well.
Just a kersplat.
I'd rather kersplat than I would glug glug.
So it is. I'm looking into this. It is much more unlikely than you think that a skydiver hits a bird. Because usually you open your parachute, basically
where birds are.
No, right, like
birds don't go up
when
to
you're
where you're
free falling.
Oh.
You're high enough where there aren't birds there, where they can't get out of your way.
That actually makes sense.
If you've got a parachute,
birds aren't at 15,000.
Right, but then
that's where the asteroids are. Anybody ever been hit by an asteroid while skydiving?
Well, now that's a good question. How did he die? Skydiving. Oh man,
chute didn't open.
Yeah, no. He got
meteor.
hit by an asteroid.
Yeah, I think the conclusion here is I'm going to skydive.
Yeah, I'm going to skydive. I have zero interest in scuba diving.
Man.
None.
I mean, the inverse
snorkeling.
Awesome.
Yeah,
the
baby.
inverse of the dangerous creatures is that there are cool creatures to see. So, like when you're skydiving, you're not seeing cool creatures. When you're under the when you're scubaing, you could see cool animals.
I don't think I'd want to.
You'd be too afraid?
I would be afraid of all of them. Be like, what a beautiful.
You could get swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I would ever go scuba diving. It sounds like a straight
How much money would you need?
Nightmare.
It sounds great.
Mike, you're cool with that?
Yeah, I've the only reason I've never scuba dived is I am afraid of the
water.
ears.
I can't swim.
No. The ears popping.
Yeah, I don't have great ears of like just going down in the ocean 5 feet.
Going to the bottom of a pool doesn't feel good.
Yeah, exactly. And I know they've said, you do the thing where you close your nose or whatever and blow and pop them open.
That's what you do?
Yeah. I just don't trust it. And I don't and I don't want to invest the money and the time and get down there and be like, nope, I can't do this.
Can I ask one more skydiving question?
Yes.
Do you get 2 chutes? Do they send you down with? Do you got a backup?
I think you do.
Yeah, you have an emergency chute.
And would you have to cut away your first one?
I believe so. I believe that's how it works. Or you can do both. I mean, there's one like your main chute doesn't open, so you pull the emergency chute, or you pull the main chute and it gets all tangled, then you would release it.
I really hope it's not cut away. Like, get the knife out, start sawing that first parachute off. Shoot.
And
if your chute didn't open, God forbid.
Yeah.
And you had time to get into a posture to hit the ground.
Right. No, it's a question we've all thought about.
What posture? Like, because what's going through my head at that point is, I've heard stories about the 1 in a million guy that lives.
See, it's funny because I think I go like pencil dive, but head down.
Oh, you're not. You just want to.
I don't want to remember.
You're
this.
not going to do like a flying. I don't want to remember this. You're not going to do like a flying squirrel.
Like get the Did
I
you start
don't know.
stretching the shirt out
No, the flying squirrel belly flop where you grab your legs behind you.
to try to like?
No, I'm not doing that. One, I don't
like
know
how,
if I can.
I like how none of us. I can tell you our posture. Our posture will be screaming as our bodies are floating all over each other. You know, just tumbling through the sky.
Are you supposed to go?
Cannonball?
I don't think you're supposed to.
It's called asteroid at that point.
Yeah.
I think you're probably supposed to go surface area, right?
I
would
would
have thought
imagine.
feet first.
No.
I'll just blow my legs up, and maybe that'll be a teeny bit of. I'll be aiming for a tree. I'll tell you that.
I think
Yes, you are supposed to do that.
I'll be like trying to. I'll try to do the the wingsuit where they get a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of horizontal movement. Feel like a little horizontal movement would help.
Yeah.
Take the speed
Yeah,
down.
it definitely would.
Yeah, you want
and
to
then I'm
slow
gonna aim
yourself.
for a tree.
You want to slow yourself. Cup your hands. Try to slow yourself down.
Cup your hands.
That's totally
Wait.
true.
Wait, this is a real thing you're saying. I thought that was a joke.
I think it's an
No.
aerodynamic
Yes.
thing.
The microscopic difference of two cupped hands and the
makes-
aerodynamics of going down.
It makes a big
Quick.
difference. So I just went.
Real fast, real slow. Real fast, cup.
Scientist, how did he survive? You're never going to believe this. He cupped his hands,
So
and it slowed him.
He got these giant parachutes, and he's like, "Well, I mean,
I
you
got big hands.
better hope you have like a red Solo cup with you. You won't even hit the ground."
So here's the thing. I just went to the indoor skydiving.
Did you really?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Took the
nice.
family. We went indoor skydiving, and it was amazing.
fun?
Oh, well, first of all, super fun. I would
That's
do it
good to hear.
every single day.
I've always looked at it and go, I don't know if it's fun.
I didn't
Same
either.
thing.
Yep, me too. We've bypassed. We've driven by that building a bunch. I've been like,
Have you been there, Al?
I have not. No.
Huh.
yeah, it is so much fun.
When he cupped his hands, he hit the roof.
Yeah, no, I mean, all the joking aside, the difference between cupping your hands and not cupping your hands was crazy. Like,
I think one of the-
obviously, I'm not falling from the sky in this, but like,
you're going straight down at one of those, right?
yeah, I mean, in there, it's like the difference between cupping your hands and having your arms and legs out versus just having them in a little bit and not cupping your hands is like, I'm going to hit the floor
You've done the research.
or I'm going to float.
He has enormous hands. I mean, the biggest hands you ever did see.
For that small area, that makes sense.
So I'm
I just want to I just want to picture you. This thing doesn't open, and he just goes into full.
I
beep,
got
boop,
thi-
beep, cup mode.
I got this.
Amazing.
Can you cup your feet?
Not normally, no.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you'd need to cup it backwards.
It'd be tough.
You'd need to, because the
Well,
top
what
of
if
your
you,
foot.
what if you did like a crab walk pose, and then you could put your balls down and your feet down?
Yeah.
What amazes me is how many people had to die to get us to the modern day parachutes and planes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people tried their own inventions, and that was the end of it.
You realize someone, like,
There was a first person.
there was a first.
Yes.
There was a first person that was like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
I know.
I am going to jump out of this plane with this bag.
And you know how when you get confident, I've read about this. Like the first parachute guy, like he just jumped off the top of a tower with his parachute.
For real.
Yeah.
And it worked.
No. No.
Oh, that story
that was
not good.
no. That was the end. But like when you're an inventor, you have so much confidence in your invention that it just you want to try it.
Okay, so when I was talking about the first, I meant the first one that did it, like succeeded.
Oh, and succeed, and it
Yeah.
worked. Yeah, he was the first that didn't.
Okay, well,
Emery from the website, would you rather be gluten-free or dairy-free the rest of your life?
oh,
Ooh.
I gotta have that wheat, brother.
You got to have the baked goods over the
over the
ice
cheese?
cream and
Yeah,
the cheese.
I think so. I think I could go dairy free.
I've done both of these for extended periods of time. I can
Yeah.
tell you that dairy-free is worse for me. But I'm a lover of cheese, milk, ice cream.
I love all those things too.
It was worse for me to go dairy-free.
I
I
guess
am now very proud to say I am fully dairy and fully gluten.
proud of you, bud.
Yeah.
Um,
So is this extra chin.
thank you for eating dairy.
I wouldn't exist
I'm back, baby.
without you. Now, you can combine them, and that is the ultimate dessert. That is the Pizookie. That is the ice cream cookie. That is the pie with pie a la mode.
So you've done both of these.
Yeah.
You did not like the dairy as much. You didn't like removing the dairy as much as removing the gluten.
The
But
gluten's
which
more
one-
impactful.
Which one was easier? Like the alternatives.
The
or
easier
how
one
much-
was to get off of dairy.
Yeah, see,
Because
that's
bread
what my
is bread
assumption was.
is in a lot more stuff than dairy is. Like some form of gluten is in a lot more things. So you're right. For me, it was like I disproportionately love cereal. I disproportionately love ice cream and cheese. And like even, some people like serve burgers without cheese. I find that to be a ghastly experience.
A hamburger?
Yeah, they're called hamburgers.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll go and there's just order. There are restaurants that have special burgers on the menu, and you don't even think that they don't come with cheese. And I'm like, this is vomit. This
Yeah.
is horrible.
If something is called a burger, like you don't specify ham or cheese.
You presume cheese.
If you say burger, that has cheese on it.
Yeah,
For sure.
Oh, for sure. A burger.
Yeah.
Burger has cheese because what I'm doing is I'm using the short word for
For cheese.
cheeseburger. Now
We're saving time.
I was wondering. I was like, why is it called a hamburger? There's no ham. You call it cheeseburger
I
cheeseburger.
believe it was originated in Hamburg.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that right? Yeah.
I looked it up. Hamburg, Germany. And so you just got a hamburger.
They did that. Good work. Over
So
there.
I mean, Jason, are you going dairy free to keep your baked goods, to keep your breads?
Man, I would do. My health would be so much better if I went gluten free versus dairy free because I don't have like a crazy hankering for dairy. Yes, I like cheese.
Oh, because you wouldn't be tempted.
Yeah. But I don't eat that stuff like crazy. I eat gluten like it's water that I cannot live without. I just need it.
Every time I've gone gluten free, I've lost 15 pounds instantaneously.
Exactly my point.
Because it stops you from eating everything delicious.
Yeah, because you can't have bread.
Yeah.
You can't have
Goodbye donuts.
baked goods. You can't have delicious things.
Mike, which one are you going to go for?
I have, I guess, technically been gluten free because of eating like a year-long stint with keto, and I'll cut the gluten out because I agree.
Keep that ice cream.
Just keep the cheese, and it seems like it was the gluten types of things like the bread that really made you feel bad.
Okay.
Okay,
And tired.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna get rid of the gluten.
Okay.
I'm gonna be with you guys. I basically just go keto.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would be, and you'd be fine.
Alicia from Twitter, would you rather have to wear every shirt inside out or every pair of pants backwards?
Okay, so if I wore every shirt inside out, I'm basically just wearing black T-shirts.
Yeah, but then you'll be seams out.
Seams out. Well, let me tell you something that I did the other day.
Okay.
I put my undies on backwards.
Oh,
Okay,
so
just
you had
on accident.
the little flappy was in the back.
The flap was in the back. The butt was in the front butt, as we call it. And I'm telling you, I pulled them up with extreme confidence.
Okay.
This wasn't, there was no doubt. I've never put my underwear on backwards before.
Right.
So I just assumed this wasn't my first time. And I pulled them up, and it is unwearable. It feels
Okay, so
backwards.
you
It
knew
feels-
right away.
Oh
because
yeah,
of
you pull
comfort.
them up and you went, "Oh, what's happening? Why are you touching me like this?" It was super uncomfortable. It was like putting a right shoe on your left foot.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I've got they're like trunks. They're
Yeah.
trunk boxer briefs.
Yeah.
But it felt wrong, like on a moral level. Just, I'm telling
On
you,
a moral level?
try it out, man.
This is inappropriate.
This is-
My butt's where my
nobody look at me.
goodness. So there's the moral component we hadn't considered.
Yeah, and
I mean, the inside-out shirts are uncomfortable.
are they
It depends on the shirt.
the
Well,
materials?
your buttons are on the
I
inside.
mean, you can't
Mr.
do
Polo.
Mm.
you can't-
As is like maybe your
I do wear a lot of polos.
the
The
collar.
collar?
The collar would be on the inside.
can't do graphic shirts. You're not going to want the itchy thing on the inside.
Yeah, so basically that sucks. And that's seen so much more. Like, I see people's shirts more than their shorts.
What would you feel like? What
If
would,
I saw somebody in a backwards shirt, or I mean backwards pants, or an inside out
yeah,
shirt,
that's where I was going.
I think the backwards pants you look way more ridiculous.
Way more ridiculous. If someone has a shirt inside out, you just think they don't know.
There's a huge risk to the backwards pants because if
Okay.
somebody thinks they're playing some funny business,
Right.
and they're going to give you
a slap on the booty.
a little booty slap, that ain't going to work.
Yeah, but I think they'd see your face. Right?
Yeah,
I still
am
think-
very confused. Are you inferring that someone would just look only at your pants?
I'm
Go to
inferring
smack
that
you in the
somebody
butt.
in this office would think it's real funny to slap me on the butt,
Yeah, but
my butt isn't really there,
right, but
which means they hit me.
But your butt is
but
still
we
where your butt
see
is.
you.
No, I know that they know. It's a joke
we
because
s-
you look stupid.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
This
okay.
is like if you saw somebody wearing their pants backwards.
I thought you
You'd
meant.
hit him in the crotch.
I thought you meant the slapper would get confused.
No, they wouldn't legitimately be confused. They would think it's a gag.
It would also be, I think, like the boxers, it would be incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I'm
well, that
guessing
was my point in the whole story. I don't think you could do backwards pants.
Like the shape of the pants is like it's made to fit your butt in the back.
We have an oven mitt in this studio that the knuckle, like whatever you call it, like where the knuckles should be to use the glove, is not where your knuckle is. And I feel like that's how it would feel. It feels so bad to use this glove. I feel like that's how it would be wearing pants backwards, like the pivot parts of the pants
Okay, I see what you're saying.
would
yeah.
feel
All right.
wrong when you walk.
Yeah, I feel like you could get away with the shirt inside out. Like that's your thing.
You certainly could.
It's my fashion statement.
You've worn some bad ratty shirts that look like you should turn that inside out, and you're like, but this is cool. It's like, yeah, you pull it off. So
All right, Phoenix from Patreon, which lifetime discount would you rather have? 25% off all your groceries forever. 50% off all your transportation forever.
Okay.
Or 80% off all paper books or paper items.
So Jay, would you rather have 50% off transportation or 25% off groceries?
right, because
If
I don't
I'm
want
just
I don't
gonna- I'm
want
gonna tighten this
I don't
up.
want nothing off of
Tighten this up
something
for you.
I don't buy.
What? Okay, 100% off all of our books. Free books for life.
Okay, so let's just talk.
If
groceries
someone gave you free
or
books
travel?
right now, you would not go to the bookstore to grab some.
I gotta go get them too. They're not delivered. No, I'm not going there. Give me a break.
You seen the gas prices?
Then
these
I'm throwing in
days?
free admission to any museum in the world.
Yeah, that's
On top of that
okay.
for you, Jay.
All right, so let's get down to brass tacks here. We got two options. One is food and one is transportation. Now the food, much more common occurrence, but usually cheaper, right? Like, my travel expenses,
When you go, yes.
aren't quite as
But it's just
frequent.
transportation. So this is just your – but, I mean, so like I guess your gas is 50% off. Your
What about when I buy a car in this? Like if I'm going to purchase a vehicle, this is
Sure.
Do I get
I'll say yes because that's transportation.
I get 50% off all cars? Heck yeah.
Why not?
I
Dude,
mean,
now
I
I
think
gotta-
that one makes that super easy.
To take the car one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that wasn't the spirit of it. The spirit of it was like paying for transportation of any kind. So plane flights and all of that.
right. Because otherwise, my new job is just flipping cars.
Oh, gosh. This is the
There we
loophole.
go.
Just let me buy that car and turn it around and sell it tomorrow. I still think I want the transportation though. Like if it's like plane flights, I mean,
Cruises?
oh, is that considered
I
transportation?
mean, you're moving the whole – you're being transported.
I'm Mr. Loophole, but I don't consider that. That's a vacation. Like the plane flight to get to the cruise
That's
is
okay.
travel. I don't know. Al, where do you
What?
land on that? I know you're a cruiser.
I had put in the Slack. I think cruises would be transportation.
Oh, man.
No, only one-way cruises.
Yeah. See, now all
You cannot come back to the same port you left from.
Oh,
does
perfect.
that
So
mean-
you get 50% off to cruise to the Mediterranean, and then you get 50% off your flight home.
That's
Yes.
fine. That's if you split them up across different things that don't return to the same destination, yes, that's fine.
But airplanes, you usually get round trip. That counts, right?
Well, it's 2 different planes.
That's okay. I see what you're saying.
I'm on. Yeah.
That made a lot of sense.
Point.
The groceries, like, I don't know what. I feel like I'd have to work to make the 50% off transportation net me more money in my life than the groceries one would. I would have to, like, actively travel more, which is not a bad thing. It's just
we eat out too much for, like, when I hear groceries, what I think of is food.
I think of DoorDash or Uber.
But yes, yeah.
all your Instacart. I mean, 25% off all groceries. I mean, think about it. Your groceries might cost what they cost a year ago.
That doesn't sound like that's good, but that's not worth it. I want the big bada boom. I'm flying first class now. You know what I mean?
Well, it's 50% off, and that's still crazy expensive. Like 50% off first class is still way more than flying coach or business.
Is first class more than double?
Yes.
Really?
The coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, very
More than double?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, like especially if you're doing a overseas flight. I mean, you're talking like
I would say
like $1,000 ticket versus 10,000.
Probably first class is probably 4 to 6x.
Wow.
All coach.
Man.
And
I'm going to save so much
I would
money.
say
then.
I am so disturbed that you don't know that. It is utterly disturbing that is not known, because I know how many times you have flown on airplanes and didn't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Moving on.
Today's show is brought to you by friends at Prize Picks. Sports, ladies and gentlemen, sports is my life, and that's why I love Prize Picks so much, because they take my sports watching to the next level. Prize Picks is the most fun that you can have, winning up to 25 times your money this football season. And it's easy. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and place your entry. Do you know about football? Jump on Prize Picks. You can win some cash. We're talking $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Is this the week that Saquon Barkley's going to have more than 60 yards on the ground? You decide. Is Odell Beckham going to have more or fewer than 50 yards? I mean, I lean on the fewer side, but that's up to you to make your decision. Prize Picks offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. I'm jumping on Prize Picks each and every week throughout the football season, testing my knowledge, increasing my enjoyment watching the games. Go to prizepicks.com/spitballers and use the code SPITBALLERS for a first deposit match up to $100. That's prizepicks.com/spitballers. The code is SPITBALLERS. First deposit match up to $100. Prizepicks.com/spitballers. Code SPITBALLERS. Prize Picks. Daily fantasy sports made easy.
Man of the People.
All right, another edition of Man of the People, the button-pushing extravaganza.
All right.
3 points for the first answer, 2 for the second, 1 for any correct answer. How many rounds do we play, Al?
We do 7, and the final round is worth double.
And you've surveyed, you went out with your clipboard?
I did. Thousands of people.
I've talked to 2 people.
And you've surveyed them, and we are now competing.
You, for the record, we've played this game in the past. I hope you surveyed different people, because sometimes these answers are so stupid.
They're silly. Have
Yeah.
you guys ever done the mall survey?
I did it
Back in the
One
days.
time.
One time, yeah. And then I learned my lesson. I was
Yeah,
like,
me too.
They take you into some room and
Mhm.
you're watching a video.
Yep,
And then like, here's a $5 Orange Julius.
pretty much. All right, let's do round 1.
Ironically, that's exactly how I got these answers. I was-
Orange Julius.
Julius.
Yep. All right, here's the first one. Name a situation when it's better to ride a bike than take a taxi. Andy.
Going to school.
That is not on the board.
Cool. Yeah, good start.
Mike.
Heavy traffic.
Traffic jam is the number 1 answer.
Yes!
Jason.
What?
5, 4, 3.
Exercise.
There you go. That's the number 3 answer.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good answer.
All right.
Good answer.
Not a lot of exercise on the taxi, huh?
Oh, man, I was struggling. I thought of the traffic right at the end, but after that, I was like, I can't think of nothing.
Traffic jam was number 1. You have no money is number 2.
Oh, okay.
Want exercise number 3. Short distance and nice weather. We're rounding out.
You
the
better
list.
find all the people taking the taxis to school. All right, go on.
I think we figured out why Andy hates this game.
Yeah, it's because I suck at it.
School. All right. Round 2. Name a musical instrument made out of wood.
A guitar.
Guitar is the number 1 answer.
Yeah!
Piano.
Piano is not on the board.
Oh, Music Man.
I
Guess
guess
it's a good answer. I'll give him credit.
Let me get my fail answer in
5,
there. Violin.
4. That is the number 2
yeah.
answer.
That
A
makes
trumpet.
We had guitar, violin, pipe/flute, clarinet, and oboe.
a flute.
Like I think they're thinking of like those
Like a reed?
pan flutes.
like a
or
pan
whatever.
pipe?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is when I hit the button, the only instrument that came to mind was an oboe. So
It would have been on the
I
board.
was happy
Yeah.
to hear that was on the board. Also, after I said guitar, I was just waiting, man, for you guys to be like, dude, that is not made out of wood.
Oh, it is. Even
Okay.
electrics are made out of wood.
Good to know. I already knew that.
All right, through 2 rounds, we have Andy with 2, Mike with 3, Jason
Oh,
with
man.
4. All right, here's round 3. Name something.
Reset us.
Thank you. Name something you avoid doing, though you feel better after it's done.
Oh, that's easy. Dadgummit.
Chores.
Yeah, chores. It says cleaning, but
Yeah.
that's the number 1 answer.
Yeah.
We're good there. All right.
Exercise.
Oh, yeah, that's a good answer.
That's what I
good
thought.
answer.
That's the number 2 answer.
That's
okay.
That's twice that I have won with exercise.
5, 4,
No, I have an answer, but it's going to
3.
suck.
You got to do it.
2.
I'm going to say work.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, it's a good answer.
Not on the board.
It's not on the board.
All right.
Is brush your
answer.
teeth on the board?
No, but shower is.
All right.
Shower,
No.
laundry, and paying
I-
bills.
Hate this game.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You surveying idiots.
I think they know what they're talking
I haven't
about.
had any problem
Yeah.
over here.
We surveyed Mike and Jason.
All right. The next round. Name something you might see a lifeguard carrying.
I don't know what those red things are called.
Oh, too bad.
5. 4.
A life jacket, then.
I'm going to give it to you. It's life preserver. I know.
Okay.
We all knew what you meant.
Yeah, the red thing.
All right. That's the number 2 answer.
A whistle.
Whistle is the number 1 answer.
You're doing it right. It is.
Really?
Yeah, they got to whistle at people.
All right.
Andy, 5, 4.
Towel.
Towel is the number 3 answer.
That's a
Great
good
job.
answer.
Good
That's a good
answer.
answer.
Look at you.
Number 3 in a group of 3.
All right, we got a nail biter. Through 4 rounds,
No, we don't.
Andy with 3 points, Mike with 9, Jason with 8.
Well, we're biting nails at the top.
All right, on to round
Recess.
5. Name something from her childhood that a woman might keep forever.
Doll.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That is the number 1 answer. Jason,
Jewelry?
jewelry is on the board. It's the number 5 answer.
Yes, I'm the
Mike,
smartest.
2 and 3 are available to you. 5, 4.
They're blanky.
Blanky was the number 4 answer.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, we got a point. We got a
wow.
point.
There you go.
I'll
So
take it.
The ones you missed are diary and pictures.
Yeah, diary
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, we are
Got a
through.
We won that round, Andy.
Yeah, I know.
You're catching up.
We got 2 more rounds. Through 5 rounds, we got Andy with 6, Mike with 10,
Andy's
Jason with
winning
9.
this with the double.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say, keep
baby.
in mind, there's a double point last round, which is not this one. Name a place where people hope not to have a baby seated near them.
Oh, no.
Airplane.
Airplane is the number
Yeah,
1
of
answer.
course it is. Public transportation.
Yeah, that is the number 4 answer.
Okay.
Bus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bus.
Yep.
Okay.
Jason?
fancy restaurant.
Ooh.
That is the number 3 answer.
Yeah, that's a good
That
one.
should be the number 1 answer. You bring your babies to a fancy restaurant, shame
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
The ones you missed were the number 2. Number 2 was movie or movie theater.
Yep.
And number 5 was church.
Okay.
All right. We are through 6 rounds.
Okay.
Andy 7, Mike 13, Jason 10.
Crap.
Reminder, this is the final round, and it is worth double. Name a specific object on which you might see the word caution.
Tape.
Tape is number 2 answer.
Oh, come on.
A sign?
A sign is the number 1 answer. Road sign.
Oh,
Shut it down!
Shut it down.
No, Jay, you got to get in here.
That's all the answer. T-shirt.
A caution T-shirt.
Yeah, the old caution
classic.
t-shirt. That is not on the board.
Oh, man.
Wet floor, hot drink, poisonous substance.
Okay.
Of course.
This game's stupid.
For the record, I beat Jason.
He
this
did.
game is so stupid.
We ended with
I love this game.
Jason in last place with 10. Andy right in the middle with 11.
Woo!
And Mike is the man of the people with 19 points.
Wait, what were the other caution answers?
Wet floor,
Wet
hot
fart.
drinks, poisonous
I don't.
substances.
So the wait.
The wet floor sign. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Right.
Hot drinks. I've never seen the word caution on them. Well, yeah, you have.
like
Yeah.
a usual
On a cup.
symbol.
Yeah. And
then
then
a
poisonous.
Yeah, like if you're buying
Yeah.
a chemical that is poisonous.
Okay. All right, Jason.
It usually says poisonous. I don't know that it says caution.
Jason's
It
caution.
says caution, poisonous.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, ready to move on? Congrats, Mike. You dominated.
I like the idea that you have to preface the word, like if something says poisonous, you're not like, oh, I should be scared of it. But we have to say caution.
That's right.
It is poisonous.
Yeah.
Goodness. Today's show is brought to you by our friends at Ibotta. Turkey is great, but we all know the best part of Thanksgiving dinner is the sides. With Ibotta, you can make sure you get the whole family's favorite side dishes and the turkey, all while getting yourself cash back. Check this out. Starting November 1st, for the 4th year in a row, Ibotta is giving 100% cash back on your Thanksgiving feast. Just add the offers in the app to redeem for everything you need to make your Thanksgiving feast complete. All you have to do is shop at your favorite retailers and upload your receipts. Ibotta gives you cash back on hundreds of grocery items from produce to personal care to pantry goods, so you can make sure you're beating inflation no matter what you're purchasing. Other apps give you points that don't amount to much. With Ibotta, you get real cash back when you cash out to your bank account, PayPal, or gift cards. Download the Ibotta app now and use code BALLERS to get 100% cash back on your Thanksgiving dinner starting November 1st. Just go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the free Ibotta app and use code BALLERS. That's IBOTTA in the Google Play or App Store and use code BALLERS.
The Spitballers Draft.
Well, we've done some of these color drafts before, things of different colors. Today we are drafting things that are the color black. Is that it? That's not even a color, right?
It is.
Is
the-
black considered a color?
I mean,
It is on this show.
Yeah, I think like
So-
scientifically, you're like it's the absence of
Yeah. So
lights, but
lots of options, lots of fun ones. But ultimately, with the number one pick, I am going to take black holes.
Yeah, that was the number one.
That is the number one,
That is
right?
the number one.
Yeah.
100% top
Yep.
of the list.
Delightful. And going with what you said, the absence of, really. I mean, you can't.
Well, that's actually
nothing escapes.
yeah,
it.
the black hole is everything.
Yeah, but nothing escapes.
Yes, including light and radiation.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Ah, crap.
Wait, I'm out.
He said
The only black thing in the world.
it was the
No.
second pick.
I will. I mean, it's the piggyback of it.
Oh, come on.
I'm just gonna take space.
yeah,
I'll
so
take-
you get black
I will-
holes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, because I would if I
He
had
gets space without black holes.
if I had a double pick, I would have
Now, do
gone
you-
space and black hole.
I mean, now that it's gone, what I was going to the wire with was either answering black holes or the night sky. because I felt like, which is space.
Yes.
It's the same thing as space.
Yes.
Because I felt like looking up at the darkness is nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jay. We have some powerhouse picks here.
Yeah, you do.
Now, space, is space technically black?
Yeah.
Yeah, outer space is definitely black.
Okay, so you don't get the planets or the black holes or the asteroids.
No, I'm
You just get the empty.
the infinite nothingness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I draft infinite nothingness like my heart.
I just wanted to make sure if people drew space on a piece of paper that it was black.
Well, if you drew space, you would put some stuff in.
Yeah,
it.
to be fair, if you draw a black hole, you're going to put a ring that you know
that ring
is
of
not
light.
black.
Black ring.
Yeah. Okay, so I got no cool stuff.
What? Just put.
There's so many good things.
Look, there's a lot of things I like.
You just
but
want something in space.
I wanted something in space, and now that's gone. So I'm gonna go in a completely different direction.
You could take a black satellite.
I'm gonna take things that are here on Earth. First pick, something that I don't want to come across in a fight. Something I want, but I'm not willing to work to get it. A black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Nice.
Yeah, black belt was on my list. I was
Um,
hoping to sneak down one.
And then
it's not on mine.
my next highest one will probably be my fourth pick because there's no world where either of you guys would take it.
Yeah, wait on it.
So
Wait, I dare you.
I'm gonna hold off, and I'm gonna take
find it.
something I drink every morning: coffee.
Yeah.
A black cup of coffee. Which
Yeah, you do drink black coffee, don't you?
I do drink it black.
Dang, that's a good pick. It was on my list too.
Thanks.
I thought both of those were going to sneak through. But I guess when you don't have space, you just have to
Yeah. You
Do
got
you
go
drink-
somewhere.
You don't drink your coffee black? Andy?
No, I have a splash of regular milk.
And I know you.
No creamer.
I go creamer now.
Yeah.
I've done black coffee, but it's just it
There's
tastes
no point.
it tastes better when you put the
There's something scientifically that happens to the coffee.
yeah, it's the sugar.
Makes it taste better.
Even with it just seems like you can put the most imperceivable splash of milk, not cream, not
Right.
sugar. I don't have any sugar at all in my
milk,
drink.
Milk has sugar
The
in
smallest amount of milk will change the way the entire coffee tastes.
it. Yeah,
through the
like,
whole thing.
It feels less acidic.
What sugar is milk?
Oh,
has
milk
sugar?
has sugar in it.
Milk's
For
got
sure.
sugar.
The what?
I drink.
Lactose.
Lactose has sugar in it.
Does
Yeah,
that mean
like
if I
glucose
drink?
is sugars, sucrose, lactose? Those are
Does
all.
that mean if I drink
What?
Lactaid though that doesn't have
Hold
lactose?
on.
Guess we know what
Hold
Mike learned today.
on. You're telling me that toast means sugar?
Yeah. I mean, that's,
No,
that's
I
my
mean,
understanding.
Or ose. I knew
Glucose.
glucose and sucrose and stuff. I've never put together
The sugar
lactose.
naturally occurring in milk is called lactose. Now, so if I drink Lactaid that doesn't have lactose, is there no sugar?
They might add it so it tastes better.
All right,
But like,
we're getting lost.
I
All
think
right,
even milk has added sugar.
Mike, you're
but-
back on
All
the
right.
clock.
Wait, so when people are lactose intolerant, they just can't have sugar?
Milk
No, they
sugar.
can't have milk sugar.
Milk sugar.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that sucks.
All right. I am going to take.
Someday someone will tell you what a diabetic is, and you'll really have your mind blown.
I am going to go. We don't really have them anymore, because now they use the markers and stuff. But back in my day, we had the chalkboard.
Wow, that's your number 2 pick, huh?
That is my number 2
the,
pick.
the blackboard.
The blackboard. Yes.
Because you don't want one of those green ones.
No. What? Get that again.
Not in a draft of black things. I'll take the green chalkboard.
All right. Space, blackboard, black belt, and black coffee for Jason. I have black holes, and man, I'm number 1. I'm gonna go with what's gonna make it back because I have one more pick to make. I'm gonna take Black Widows. I'm gonna take the spider.
Okay. All right.
They're terrifying and yet intriguing, and
Okay.
and definitely
I think it would blow your mind to know it is on my list.
really
Yeah, I would have considered drafting Black Widow spiders.
all right.
They're awesome.
They're
Like,
cool.
I hate spiders.
They're cool, but they're
But
they're scary.
yeah, they could straight up kill you.
Yeah, they could do that.
That's crazy. I mean,
You hear about this?
you hear about poison?
For my third pick, I'm going to take limousine.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take a limousine.
A black limo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Yeah. Mike, it's your turn.
No,
That's the end of that.
very, very fancy. I'm gonna go. In honor, I have not yet been able to crack it open just yet, but the new Spider-Man video game came out. But I'm going to take Venom.
Okay. That's a good twist.
He is one of the ultimate bad guys.
Got a black outfit.
Yeah, well, it's
Is
really
it his body?
it's actually an alien creature. It's this symbiote.
All right.
And it fuses with you, and then it goes on the outside.
Okay.
So
I knew we were getting the whole
Nerd
thing. I knew we were getting the
So
whole
it's-
Wikipedia of Venom right there.
It's actually the guy. You're on the inside, but then you're covered by.
No, we get it.
And then when you have like the powers, that's the alien,
Got it.
and then it talks to you.
Okay.
All right, Jason, you got 2 picks. Thank goodness.
All right.
Please make them not.
I will. I was surprised this came back to me just because it's a very popular treat. But I'm going to take chocolate. Well, your face is saying.
I always think of chocolate as brown.
Yeah, that's brown, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't take chocolate.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but that's brown. Even Brooks says it's brown.
All right, fine. Well,
See, I feel like I let the coffee through because I know it's called black coffee, but I always feel like it's,
my
it's more
coffee.
of a brown.
No, my coffee is.
That one's good because
Black as
at
night.
least it says black coffee.
Yeah.
Although coffee's brown, to be clear.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Coffee grounds.
Yeah, they're brown.
No,
Coffee grounds are a little bit darker.
no,
when
my,
they're done.
My coffee is super black. I'm gonna take a picture of it tomorrow morning.
Your
I'll
coffee,
share it with you.
coffee is not black.
My coffee is
There
absolutely.
is no
black.
such thing as black coffee.
Black coffee's a thing.
I mean, black coffee is
Yes,
a thing.
black- yes.
It's a way to describe coffee without cream in it.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
But no, I mean, it's
All right.
a good pick. We're
right,
not taking a,
chocolate
Jay.
is brown. Chocolate's brown. That's fine.
I advise you to not Google what color is coffee.
Go on,
You fools.
go on, and
All right.
go ahead and select the UPS trucks. Are you out of things that are
No,
black?
I'm not out of
Okay,
things that are
all
black.
right.
No,
I
he's
guess
just he's tilted now.
I am tilted because I thought that was going to be perfect. My coffee and my chocolate.
No, we allowed coffee.
Yeah,
but not chocolate.
I've
all right.
got a great pick for you.
Oh, I've got plenty of good picks. I know my next 2. The pick that I knew you guys would not take, and so it would come back. I love it. It's delicious. It's fancy boy. I'm taking caviar.
Oh god, it's so gross.
Wow.
What?
Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah, it's not-
Caviar is
it's not good.
It's gross.
Wait.
Yes,
I don't believe that you guys have had caviar.
I have had caviar
There's no
at
you
a very fancy place.
You can't eat caviar and then think it's gross though. It's so
It's
good.
disgusting.
Is that just because you know what it is? Is it
No.
a mental thing? Because it's not
Nope.
a flavored thing.
It was actually 100% the flavored thing.
You're insane.
Let's pull this room. Fancy boy over here and his caviar. Are you guys in on caviar?
I would never try it, so I have no.
Oh yeah. No,
never had it.
Okay. All right.
Andy,
I was simply searching for a way to make the word caviar sound like the word fart.
okay.
So that's my opinion of the matter.
All right. Well, I
So
appreciate
that's
your
what
insight.
I've been doing.
I guess you told me. Way to come up with the answer.
So caviar. I mean, it's a good pick. You
Yeah,
can
I
come
love
in the
it.
limousine with me.
It was what I thought of when you drafted limousine. I am going to for my last one. I want a pitch black room while I am sleeping. That is
Okay.
a delight.
So a dark
When-
room, like a dark
pitch black, not
pitch
just dark.
black room.
There was
got it.
on our honeymoon long ago. We had an interior cabin on a cruise where there's no windows, and that room. You know how usually like your room's dark, your eyes adjust. That room, you wake up from sleeping, you are in that room for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can't see the hand in front of your face. I don't think I've slept better in my life. Pitch black room.
So why
Good night.
not put the blackout blinds in your room?
No. The alarm the alarm clocks had no LEDs. It was
Right.
all analog. Like when you put blackout, like my old room had blackout curtains. There's still light in there. We have so many little things, an outlet here, a little beeping red dot somewhere in the room.
You got to fix all that, brother.
Sure, maybe.
That's easy.
Well,
You can't overcome these problems.
Yeah. What's funny is I actually on Amazon they sell for like pennies. They sell these little like a page of darkening stickers, and you can put them on any LEDs in your room, and it'll make them go away.
It's like
or make them super, super
like a little
low.
dot.
It's a little dot of different shapes, and you can put them on like the light from your security system or something or whatever stuff. So,
But yeah.
so you slept better because it was so dark.
Oh, it was incredible.
Have you ever used an eye mask?
I have. I do all the time.
So darkness is your answer. Is that right?
A pitch black room.
Pitch black room.
Okay.
Two
Mike,
sleepers.
you have
Specific.
another pick.
Over not this summer, but a summer ago, I had the good fortune to go and visit Iceland.
Oh, you're on
And
black
I
sand.
almost went this
on
way.
an Iceland beach.
Yeah.
And with the black sand,
Was it really cool?
fellas, you can't even describe how cool it is. Like
Is that neat?
it is.
But it's just sand, right? Like it's sand.
No, it's because it's volcanic. 'Cause
But feeling wise,
yeah, it's like really coarse sand.
does it hurt your feet?
I didn't. It was very cold when we were there, so I was not shoeless
Oh, okay.
on the beach.
All right, it's a great
but
pick.
it is it is very, very cool seeing that matched up against everything else in Iceland.
So black sand beach from Iceland.
Yes.
I knew you'd take that. It was
Yeah.
on my list,
Oh,
but I haven't been there, and I felt like it was yours.
Oh,
I appreciate
man.
it.
My final pick.
Andy, I just now saw it. I just now saw your
I
message.
had DM'd Jason a pick he should have made.
Oh, and you're so right.
So we'll bring it up in a sec. Let me finish it, and then we'll talk about what you missed. My final pick is inspired because Mike brought up Venom, which means my final pick is Batman.
Okay.
I'm taking Batman
yeah.
with
All
my
right.
final pick. Black Holes, Black Widows, Black Limo, and Batman. Mike has Space, a blackboard, Venom, and Black Sand. Jason has a black belt, black coffee, caviar, and a pitch black room. But Jason, the pick that you wish you would have made, what is that?
A black T-shirt. I mean, it's me. It's my entire closet.
Your avatar could just be a black T-shirt.
A black T-shirt.
And we would know. We would, oh, that's Jason.
I feel like I should be allowed to undo my pitch black room and take black T-shirts. It went undrafted.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine
Oh,
with it.
that's my pick then.
Okay.
On brand.
All that talk about a pitch black room, and you just threw it away.
Who cares? I got too many LEDs. Get
Black
out of here.
T-shirts.
Stupid pick. Black T-shirts.
My honorable mentions that I did not bring up, I kind of thought about like sunglasses, like black sunglasses.
Okay. All right.
Black Mamba, the snake, or Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had
Panthers were on my list.
You could have drafted fedoras, Jason, too.
Oh, I could have. I would not ever have done that.
Rhodes, Coal, Ink. Those were a couple of remainders on my
I had
list.
vinyl records. I thought that would be
Oh,
on
that's
Andy's
a great
list.
pick.
And Black Friday. It's a
Yeah,
great day.
I did. I wrote that down too, but I was like, I didn't have the guts to take it.
Yeah.
Um,
I do love a good Black
I
Friday
love
sale.
I love
and
a
you
good
didn't.
sale.
You didn't have the UPS trucks though.
No, Andrew, I didn't.
All right, that'll do it. Let's. Well, we got
Oh,
one
man.
more very important segment.
What did we learn today?
Oh, come on, lactose, milk sugar.
Milk sugar. I learned that all guitars are made out of wood.
Yeah.
And I learned that 100 feet down, which is pretty wussy in the scuba world, is considered deep scuba. So that'll do it for today's show. Bunch of wussy scuba divers. Get down where you can't see, and I'll be impressed. All right. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Judge. We'll be back with another one on Thursday.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.